People frequently ask me, what can I do to protect my personal injury claim? And there are a number of things that you can do to protect the viability of your claim. And put another way, there are other things you can do that can hurt your claim. So a couple of things to keep in mind. First and foremost, if you have the misfortune of being injured in an accident, you want to make sure that you're very diligent about attending to your doctor's orders, visiting with doctors as frequently as is recommended, and very diligently following their instructions. After a serious car collision, an individual may suffer a number of different injuries. Human nature being what it is, when you go to visit with the doctor, you may focus on the most serious of those injuries. But you really do want to take the time to explain to your doctor all of the consequences of the collision so that no medical item is overlooked or unattended. You want to go see a doctor as soon as you can after you've been injured, and you want to follow up regularly with that doctor so that there is no neglect in your treatment and recovery. It can add insult to injury after you have been injured in a collision, when the other side suggests that your recovery would have been quicker and that you're entitled to less compensation because you didn't diligently follow your doctor's orders. So just as a matter of good common sense and to return to good health, be very careful to follow your doctor's orders very carefully. Another useful thing to keep in mind is to take photographs of your injuries. Photographs are extremely useful in capturing the moment and providing a visual image of the full extent of your injuries. If you are limited, if you have a disability because of the collision, you may also want to consider videotaping your difficulties, because once again, a video would be an excellent preservation of that particular difficulty. And speaking of preservation, you want to be in what I would call evidence preservation mode. You want to be able to document and picture your injuries and your recovery. If you have any particularly difficult events, if you have any particularly difficult experiences during the course of your recovery, you want to alert your attorney to the names of any witnesses. Those witnesses can be extremely helpful in explaining to a jury the impact of the injury on you, and that type of testimony can be even more effective in the eyes of a jury than hearing it from the victim themselves. So be sure to let your attorney know of incidences and experiences that take place during the course of your recovery. Let your attorney know about the names and phone numbers and emails of any witnesses. And it also makes good sense to keep a journal during the course of your recovery, a confidential journal between you and your attorney that can educate the attorney on the gravity of your injuries and the difficult experiences that you're going through. So to summarize, the best way to protect the viability of your personal injury claim is to very diligently follow your doctor's orders, take pictures and videos to preserve the evidence of your injuries, and keep a journal of your difficult experiences so that you can relate them to a jury in the event that your case goes to trial months or even a year or two after the injury. Please let us know if we can help you at Kramer Law Office in pursuing your claim, and we're happy that you have visited our website and navigated our webpage.